America's Entrepreneur, Legacy Funeral Home, take one.
Going on 5, 4.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in today. Today we have a very special guest with an amazing story. I'm having here Mr. Kevin Ceballos.
Hey, brother, how you doing?
I'm doing great, my man. Well, you got a wonderful story, I'll tell you that. Having a conversation with him a couple minutes ago, and you are 38 years old.
I'm old, yes.
You're 38 years old.
Yes, 38.
But you're a young guy. I mean, you're a young guy. You are in the funeral service industry. I mean, you got a wonderful story. Tell me a little bit more about yourself. How did you get started in this industry? And who introduced you to this wonderful industry?
Well, I appreciate you having me on. My name is Kenneth, originally from LA, Culver City, California, born and raised in LA. Long story short, I'm now in Vegas. My dad, my father, he's no longer with us, but he's the one that introduced me to this industry. He did it for about 42 years before he passed away. And you know what? I got in this industry as a knucklehead. I want to say I was a tremendo kid growing up, but it was my passion. I didn't understand it until I started getting more involved into it. At the age of 18, I worked for corporate, and then started learning everything through my dad. And then from there, it's relationships all the way in. But yeah, 38 years old. We own I own four funeral homes in Las Vegas, Nevada. I just partnered up with.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I partnered up with Alex here at Legacy Funeral Home. He's an amazing guy, and we're here to stay. We're here to dominate. We're here to dominate the Latino market, and we're here. We have a vision, and so we're excited about it, brother.
Wow, I love the hunger. And you are the vice president of
Yes.
Legacy Funeral Home.
Vice president. You know, I gave Alex the CEO. No, I'm just playing. Don't tell him that. But he is the CEO. I'm the vice president here at Legacy Funeral Home. We're excited to be here and give the family something different. You know, something unique and with a heart.
Love that, and you can see that. You can see the urgency they need in the community. I was just having a conversation with you a couple minutes ago, and you can see that. You can see the urgency in our community, and I know with the experience that you can actually improve the way things are getting done in the lane that need business.
I agree 100%. I started this business, and if you see my funeral homes in Las Vegas, they're very unique. They're very beautiful, elegant, and just different. I don't want to do the same thing everybody's been doing for 100 years.
Right.
I want to kind of like step over the line, get out of the box, you know, not be in the box, but I wanted to get out of the box and kind of figure out what we could do better for our community and not be so expensive, because that's what happens a lot. You know, economically, a lot of families are not ready. And so I'm like, we want to honor them, give them something beautiful, and then give them something meaningful.
And I agree with you. I think that's one of the reasons why we got into the funeral service business, was because we saw the urgency. You know, we provide life insurance products, annuity products, retirement solutions, and obviously pre-need. But we always came across clients where they were not prepared. Now, if you are in the business of, you know, of life insurance, you kind of feel like not useful when you have a client in front of you and said, you know what, we didn't have anything. Can you help us out? And then we're blessed, honestly, enough to be associated with Legacy Funeral Home and getting to know you. Now we can extend our services Vegas
To Las Vegas.
To Las Vegas. So,
Definitely.
and we can be more peaceful, more calm, and more reliable to our clients. You know, when someone's not prepared, they're thinking of like, hey, listen, how am I going to solve this problem? And any of our agents now can say, you know what, don't worry about it. I know you're not prepared, but we have someone you can call. We have Legacy Funeral Home you can call. You can call Alex. They won't be able to reach you. I know that. You're a busy man, but
I'm flying every month. But you know, I just got to say, I'm impressed with your team, brother. Like, you have such a big-hearted team, and the pre-need, I'm telling you from my experience of 21 years in the industry, your pre-need team is very impressive. They have a heart. They're very passionate. So I commend you, what you guys been
Appreciate
doing.
that, brother.
100%, man. Because without you guys, you secure our future, and then you help a lot of families secure their future. Because the one thing that's guaranteed is what?
debt. Taxation and debt.
Yes. so definitely 100%, and that's why I tell people, like, you know, we spend on little stuff, right? But
right.
We forget the most important.
Yep.
Even myself, I'm not guaranteed forever. Nobody
Yes,
is. So it's not a luxury. It's a necessity at the end of the day. So
Appreciate that. I agree with you. It's not a luxury. It's a necessity. And appreciate the compliments, brother. I would like to give definitely credit to Rosie and Carlos Boche. They're doing such a wonderful job. I mean, amazing. Over, I think, 16, 17 years experience in the pre-need. She's our official, AP trainer for pre-need, and she's doing such a wonderful job. She's building such wonderful relationships
She is.
everywhere at this moment, and it's only going to help us improve in general with the people we're associated with, but it's also going to help us serve our community better. And I see that you have that drive. I mean, you have such a wonderful drive. I mean, your drive is incredible because you're telling me you want to open 100 funeral homes within the next.
So I would
25
definitely,
years.
yeah, no, not 25 years. I'll be dead by then. So definitely, I told my dad before he passed away. He saw my funeral home. So my funeral home in Vegas is called La Eternidad Funeral Home. And so before we finished the project, he
Right.
came and saw the framing. And I said, Dad, I want to open 100 funeral homes in 25 states, five funeral homes a state. Because at the end of the day, I'm like, there's not a big brand for the Latino. There's SCI, there's corporatization, and I'm sorry, we're the minorities, but then we're a lot of their clientele. Why can a Hispanic be the biggest one for the Latino community? So that's my goal right now. By the end of this year, I'll have a total of 7 funeral homes. Then next year we have different projects as well. California, we definitely want to open a good 7 or 8. Vegas, I will definitely dominate 8 of them, and then Arizona, Utah, and then the sky's the limit. So that's the vision, and within the 10 years, we want to accomplish 100 funeral homes.
10 years. That's 25. 10 years.
10 years.
Wow.
10 years. So, and we got a good board, we got a good team, and even with the family here in Legacy in LA, and that's where my roots came from.
Right.
I'm a LA kid, went to Belmont High School.
You did.
So,
Me
yeah.
too.
No, you did?
Yeah, I did.
Really? Okay, well, there you go. We had no idea. Yeah.
Yeah, no idea.
So,
Wow.
I was class of 04, so that's a long time ago.
That's a long time. I was there in, you graduated 04?
04, yes.
I was there in 06, 07, and 08.
Okay,
Yeah, 3 years.
there you go, there you go.
Right after you.
Yeah.
Trying to catch up.
There you go. I played football out there.
Wow.
Football, I know all the coaches. It was a good experience. At the end of the day, like, this is my root, my Hispanic people. I just want to give something better and not be so corporate, not be like, hey, give me all your money, even if some families, that's their annual
Can't afford,
salary.
yeah.
That's like, it's crazy how 30, 40, 50,000, and some families, that's all they make in 1 year.
Yeah.
But they got to cough
Wow.
it up in 1 day.
Wow.
So I want to do something different. I want to build a Hispanic brand throughout the U.S. and just kind of give a better service. Hopefully with the Legacy team, Alex, and the board that we have, the sky's the limit, man.
Yeah, I agree with you. Man, you love the drive, love the vision, and count with us to make sure that whatever we can be part of, we'll be there 100%.
100%.
That's the same vision that we have to make sure, we grow to be the biggest field marketing organization on the services that we offer. So,
That's
I mean,
great.
I think it's amazing. You drive your vision. Respect that you're 38 years old, and I can tell one thing. You're going to make it happen because you promised that to your father.
Yep, 100%. And you know what? I'm proud. I want to say this, like, it's, so we're both from Guatemala.
Yeah,
You know,
what
we're both
Guatemala? We
Chapins.
just found out. Well, both Guatemalans
and-
went to the same high school.
High school, and we're kicking butt. So,
Yes, sir.
brother, I commend you
Yes, sir.
too. And we have beautiful people. I always say, take care of your people. So, what that means to me, besides our community, the people that work for you too, or
Yes.
represent your company, even my staff in Vegas. And I told this to Alex, I'm like, we got to take care of our people, because when they know they're being taken care of, or down the line that we help them out, they're gonna work for you and work that much harder for you, because they're gonna feel like it's their own. So 100% I'm with you on that, brother. And like I said, man, hey man, we're doing it. We're doing
No,
it.
I agree with you, and I think that's one of the reasons I see the drive. I see your principles, and more than that, you have that touch for your community. Like you care for your community, and that's gonna take you to different levels where very few people can get into, because it's called people skills. You actually gotta love people.
Yep.
One of the people that I follow in business, right? You're a real estate guy. This is Grant Cardone. He's like, you're in the people business.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Just make sure you're serving, you're giving the best service to people, and you'll be fine. And remember, the customers, Jeff Bezos said this, the customer's always, principle number 1, the customer's always right.
And he
Customer's
knows it.
always right.
And he does it. And I believe the model. Also, what I like implementing for entrepreneurs is give back to your community.
Yep.
So in Las Vegas, what we have done is, for the past 8 years in general, we've given back to our community in abundance of either donating turkeys for
Wow,
Thanksgiving.
it's
We'll
amazing.
do. We did the biggest one in UNLV, and what we end up doing is 10,000 toys for 10,000 kids. So
Wow.
that's what we're gonna implement here in LA with Legacy and Alex. So this holiday season in November, we'll be giving out a minimum of 100 turkeys. My goal is to do 200 turkeys for this year, and then our toy drive, we want to do it. I told Alex, this, give yourself a high number, and just do whatever we can to make it happen. My goal, at least this year, and I got to talk to Alex, so this is off the record, is maybe 1,000 toys for 1,000 kids, and that's what we want to do this holiday season in 2024 with Legacy. I'm committing myself 100%. I told Alex, you got to push yourself to your limit and see what you're made out of.
Yeah, I agree with you. And one of the interesting things that I just found out, I think it was last night, he texted me, and I just found out through you as well, is you guys just became one of the funeral homes, if not the funeral home, for Children's Hospital and the Guatemalan Consulate as well.
Yes, man. Grateful and thankful. So the Guatemala consulate already kind of works with us in Las Vegas. So I reach out to him. I say, hey, brother, I just want to see you and say hi. He had no idea we were coming in. And when we came in, I said, hey, guess what? We have a funeral home
Wow.
here. And I said, you know how you love our services? We want to be, we want to be the preferred funeral home. They love Alex and I. And at the end of the day, they're like, you know what? We want to work with you. We're going to work with you. And so there's going to be amazing, amazing services to the Guatemala consulate. Now, Children's Hospital, again, somebody from Belmont. It was a school, I went to high school with her, and I reached out to her. I said, she's the director there, and I'm like, I would love to have the opportunity to just come in and just get to know us. I told her I don't expect anything, and they loved us right away, and they're like, Kenneth, we want to refer you all our patients. We see the heart is in the right place, because a lot of people, this business could be very lucrative.
Yeah.
And people could smell when you're after the money or
Yeah.
after like, hey, it's transactional. And if you're gonna do that, I say don't ever get in this business. With that said, it's to me, my dad taught me is like treat people like people. That's it. They're not a dollar sign, they're not anything else, but like take care of them like familia. So at the end of the day, we're proud to be now Children's Hospitals Los Angeles and El Guatemala Consulate, and next month we're coming to El Consulado El Salvador.
Wow, that's pretty awesome. Well, congratulations.
Thank you,
I see you guys growing and expanding, and exactly you're doing what you came to do here in LA. Take over.
That's what it is. So, I say this with all due respect. Everybody that's comfortable, don't get comfortable. I'm never comfortable. I always say I'm in competition with myself. So if I settle, that's what I get. But if I go and I reach my full potential, honestly, nobody could beat you if you reach your own full potential,
Yes.
100%.
And you're always daily improving. Like you said, compete with yourself is the best competition you're ever going to have. And guess what? You're always going to be competing on a daily basis. So there's always room for, I learned this, there's always room for improvement. Every day.
That's
all
it.
the time. So that's pretty awesome. And well, congratulations. You guys are definitely making some big moves here in LA already. And this is barely, your second month?
Yeah, this is my second month, but and last month I was here, but this month my objective was to make sure we're able to build these relationships. And next month I'll be here again, the following month, because it's relationship. I want this funeral home to impact our community, not just in Pasadena, but all through SoCal, 100%.
Well, that's awesome. Well, congratulations. I know you guys are in the process of purchasing a couple funeral homes here in Los Angeles
Let's
County.
do it.
So I know you guys are gonna make it happen, and I'm proud of you, man. That's awesome. You're an
Thank you.
example of someone that can commit to their goals and make it happen. And more than that, you are the example of serving and giving the best to our community. And I appreciate that, because through the relationship with you guys, we can actually go home and sleep at peace. Say, you know what, our families are taken care of with the best service they can get at the most unexpected time. And if they're not prepared, they're not ready, they can just call the number on the screen, and they can call somebody and say, hey, you know what, I need help with this. I don't know, I'm going through a rough time. I need some guidance, and that's what Legacy is here to do, and the whole team with Casey.
We're
Awesome.
available. We're
So-
available anytime.
Yes, sir. So appreciate that, guys, for watching the video. Look forward to seeing you on the next episode, and you guys have a wonderful rest of the week and rest of the year. We're almost there.
We're almost there.